These are the moments cops get tricked by criminals, starting with the criminal who faked a heart attack to escape prison.
Who's having a heart attack?
Yeah, I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
You are?
On March 21st, 2022, a McKinley sheriff deputy was transporting 3 inmates to the county's adult detention center when one of the suspects, Joshua Hall, screamed in pain, claiming he was having a heart attack.
What's going on now?
Not a heart attack.
God damn it. Who's having a heart attack?
Yeah, I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get an ambulance over here. I'm on the I-40 on the eastbound lane at Route 66 pit stop. I have one inmate individual I'm transporting back stating he... What's that? Hold on. Please. Hold on. I'm calling people right now. Get you some help.
Although Joshua was a known criminal, his health and well-being remained the government's responsibility, and now that of the officer in custody. The officer called for medics and took Joshua out of the van to get some fresh air, as he had complained of shortness of breath. However, with bad intentions already in mind, Joshua took immediate advantage.
Okay. Watch your step. Have a seat right there. What's going on now, sir? Come on, dude. What are you doing, man? Don't. It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Help! Don't do it. Don't do it. Stop it. Down. Yeah!
After somehow freeing himself from his cuffs, Joshua initially gained the upper hand by punching the officer and attempting to retrieve his gun. However, the officer soon regained control, putting Joshua back on the defensive, though not for long.
Get over here! They got away! The fighter got away! 3 inmates!
Joshua hijacked the prisoner transport vehicle and drove westbound on Interstate 40, evading numerous police officers and spike strips before ultimately being captured hours later.
They are stopped.
Arrest. Joshua Hall, a career criminal, faced new charges, including 2 counts of kidnapping, receiving or transferring a stolen vehicle, assault with intent to commit a violent felony, aggravated fleeing, property damage, and driving with a revoked license. The next suspect managed to escape prison by outsmarting the officers. On a routine prisoner transport, Riverside police were escorting Donald Nisley, along with several other inmates, to the Montgomery County Municipal Court facility. The transfer was proceeding as planned, with officers carefully leading the shackled prisoners from the transport van into the building. Surveillance footage later revealed that as the officers focused on moving the other inmates, Nisley subtly maneuvered himself out of their direct line of sight, slipping behind the transport van. His movement went unnoticed in the brief but critical moment when officers were preoccupied. Alone and unobserved, Nisley quickly recognized an opportunity to escape. What followed was a daring and reckless attempt. Nisley quickly formulated an escape plan. He checked the van and found it unlocked. Knowing that everything was going according to his plan, he didn't want to make any mistakes. He then discreetly approached from the opposite side and discovered that the keys had been left inside the vehicle. Quickly, he started the engine and drove the van through the closed garage door, initiating his escape. Moments after the deafening crash, guards were alerted by the sudden noise. Rushing to investigate, they were stunned to discover the transport van missing and the garage door demolished. A swift head count confirmed their fears. Inmate Donald Nisley had orchestrated a daring escape. Realizing the gravity of the situation, authorities immediately initiated a manhunt to apprehend the fugitive. Donald briefly tasted freedom, but not for long. Officers quickly gave chase and found the van, half a mile from where he had escaped, crashed into a line of trees. Although Donald wasn't in the vehicle, he was apprehended a few minutes later and he faced additional charges. In the next case, the suspect, a fragile, unclothed woman, used what was considered a disadvantage to deceive the unsuspecting cop.
Hey! You okay? Where's all your clothes out?
On January 5th, 2017, a Maricopa County Sheriff deputy responded to a call at a gas station concerning a woman later identified as 31-year-old Lisa Luna, who appeared to be unclothed and very disoriented.
Hey! You okay? Where's all your clothes out?
I was raped.
You were raped?
Yeah, but I'm okay.
When did this happen? Tell you what, why don't you come over here, ma'am? What's your name? Hey, can you come over here away from the crowd and talk to me?
Like a jacket or something?
Stand right here. I'll see what I can get for you, alright?
The officer tried to assist Lisa, who claimed she had been improperly touched. He retrieved blankets for her to cover up. However, Lisa had other plans in mind. The officer, who had only intended to help, had his car stolen by Lisa, who then took it for a joyride. She was pursued by several cops in a high-speed chase that lasted over 75 miles. The pursuit ended in a crash, after which Lisa, who later attributed her actions to drug use, was arrested and charged with unlawful flight from law enforcement, possession of a stolen vehicle, resisting arrest, auto theft, and aggravated assault of a peace officer. Handcuffs were no match for the next suspect, as the officers who had confidently placed her in their car were in for the shock of their life.
Yeah, about that. God dang!
On September 2nd, 2017, Lufkin police officers arrested 33-year-old Tasha Sponsler for shoplifting. However, as she was being escorted to the backseat of the police car, and the officers were busy calculating the value of her stolen items, Sponsler quickly pulled a fast move on the cops.
Yeah, about that. God dang! Hey! God!
Sponsler stole a cop car and leading officers on a 23-minute chase before being stopped by a PIT maneuver. Sponsler escalated the issue from a misdemeanor shoplifting charge to multiple serious offenses, including evading arrest with a vehicle, escape causing serious bodily injury or threat of a deadly weapon, and unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. Showing a habit of poor decision-making, Sponsler rejected a plea deal for 16 years in prison, opting instead for a jury trial, which resulted in a 45-year prison sentence. The next officer got poisoned while driving a woman suspect to a downtown Birmingham jail.
I feel like I'm about to pass out. Hold on, I don't feel good. I don't feel right. I don't feel right. Hey, bro, I don't feel right. I don't feel right.
On March 27th, 2021, Officer Deanna Marshall and her team raided a suspect's home after receiving tips about illegal substances. However, while transporting the suspect to jail for questioning, she suddenly began to feel unwell, experiencing symptoms that quickly became alarming.
Was there fentanyl in that house? Huh? No?
Yeah, there is.
Duh. Sorry. I think I touched it.
Real for real. You better been my dope by the fuck when I had
No, I got you. I got you. Stand by, hold on. So, hold on. I'm stopping at 65, exit 280. I feel like I'm about to pass out. Hold on, I don't feel good. I don't feel right. I don't feel right. Hey, bro, I don't feel right. I don't feel right. I think I touched fentanyl. I don't feel right, bro. I'm on exit 280 and 65. No. Yes. 10-4 medics are en route to her. Hey, I don't feel good, dude. I don't feel good. Give me your exact location. Is she on the side of the freeway or on the exit? I don't feel good, bro. I'm like really numb, bro. I'm really numb. I'm like really numb, bro.
I think she poisoned you.
Realizing she was exposed to fentanyl, Marshall pulled over and called for help as her body began shutting down. Fellow officers arrived and administered 2 doses of Narcan, stabilizing her before transporting her to a hospital. She later recovered, expressing gratitude for her team's quick response and life-saving actions.